So this is just a video of documenting me going to Arley Hall, see Tommy Shelby's office. So I'm quite excited actually. I'm hoping that it's going to be pretty much identical to the series, or as close to it. It's meant to be pretty much the same, and the dining room as well. So I'm going to document all that and film it all and try and get some really nice shots.
Lost my heart under the bridge to that little girl, so much to me, and now I'm old, and now I holler.
Wow, I mean, what a place. Just look at the place. It is oozing beauty, style, class and vintage. Something that I admire, I love, and I feel so strongly about. As you can see, this is Tommy's office, and this is something that I was really enthusiastic about visiting, viewing, embracing, everything about it, to be honest. Not just because of the Peaky connection, although that is obviously a big factor, but just the whole style is something I love and embrace just as myself, you know, and it's something that I like to see. I feel like it's died out, and I guess that's probably what gives it the attraction to some people like myself. I mean, look at that desk. I mean, how can a man not sit there and think, wow, the bookcase is phenomenal. I absolutely adore the bookcase. I'm not a great reader, so there's hardly no chance of me reading those books, but just the visuals, and I mean, if you are a book reader, you're spoiled for choice, aren't you? I mean, look at it. You wouldn't read these books in a lifetime. I mean, come on. I mean, there's more to read there than you could ever need or want. Now, don't get me wrong, even though that I adore this place, and believe you me, in this office, I am in my element. I truly am. But I've came here on the Peaky Blinders exhibition and sold the story that this is going to be pretty much identical to his office. Now, although it is very close, but that's because it's filmed where it is. Oh, look out for my name. So it's incredible to think that I'm actually sat down at the set where my favourite programme was filmed, you know, and a character that I admire and I think highly of, and I take inspiration from, and to think that I'm here where the film took place is actually incredible. The place is absolutely stunning, and I'm privileged to be here. And it's crazy to think, but hopefully, you know, you will see the footage that I filmed, and I will do some talking over it just to explain which bits are what and what I think. But yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal to be somewhere like this. Through to the dining room of Tommy Shelby's mansion, and this dining room is responsible for multiple iconic scenes. My favourite being the Arthur speech when his best man speech, and yeah, that was a good scene. That was obviously Tom's wedding, when he was getting married to Grace. And as you can see here, the iconic photo of Tommy and his horse at the end of the table. Now, throughout this video, you would have seen this one and the photo in his office. And I say photo because they weren't original paintings, which was really disappointing, but I'll come on to why at the end of the video. Again, this area, which is obviously the front door to Tommy's mansion, again is responsible for a lot of iconic scenes, and it's pretty much throughout the seasons while he was at his mansion. the famous staircase where Tatiana was, probably one of my favourite scenes. Again, these are actual genuine props that was obviously saved and put on display, and this was really interesting to see. And also there were quite a few scripts, and on the scripts there was writing that Gillian has actually wrote himself, changing the script to what he thinks Tommy should be saying or how he should be saying it. And that just goes to show how much Gillian was in the Tommy Shelby character. The iconic Polly's dress. And now, as I'm coming towards the end of the video, I think it's a good time for me to actually stop and do some thinking. And although this was a fantastic experience and I absolutely loved it, I think the additional £15 on top of the £12 to get in should have meant that they had it pretty much identical, meaning a lot more original stuff. For example, the photos, the pictures on the wall. I think for the price it needed to be genuine. But thank you for watching, and I really hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did.